Action research. Action research was first introduced as a methodology in education research in the mid 1950s. It has gained traction and legitimacy in the United States with the teacher quality movement of the past 20 years. And at the same time, many leaders in the field have attempted to redefine teaching as a practice centered on inquiry, and to redefine teachers as teacher researchers. In response to this movement, pre-service teacher education programs have included action research methodology courses and experiences in both undergraduate and graduate professional programs, with the result that new teachers are able to study and analyze classroom practice to develop either a deeper understanding or a plan for action or change. Action research as a methodology surfaced in response to the growing need for more relevant and practical knowledge in the social sciences. It bridged the gap between academic research and day to day applications. Traditionally employed across many practitioner related disciplines, in the health and social sciences, action research has garnered particular attention in the field of education. Educators see it as a practical yet systematic research method to investigate their own teaching and their students' learning in and outside the classroom. Examining the normal schooling process has valuable advantages in informing what is known about teaching, learning, and content and curriculum design. Now let's look action research as a method of inquiry. Mills defined action research as any systematic inquiry conducted by teachers, administrators, counselors, or others with a vested interest in the teaching and learning process for the purpose of gathering data about how their particular schools operate, how they teach, and how students learn. Expanding on this concept, another person with the name Sutter effectively outlined the potential contributions of action research by teachers and asserted that classroom teachers who conduct such research are reflective practitioners who can make exemplary contributions to instructional improvement. Artifacts of the increasing visibility of action research in education include a quarterly peer-reviewed journal, Action Research, currently in its fifth volume with Sage Publications. Graduate programs in many schools and colleges of education have developed entire courses devoted to the methodology, whereas before it was given only a cursory discussion in a general research methods course. As a consequence of the growing market for action research resources, publishers such as Sage, Prentice Hall, and Harcourt Brace have been publishing more textbooks on the subject. Finally, the American Education Research Association has contributed to the legitimacy of action research by supporting the members special interest group that focuses on the subject and by publishing a number of articles that use action research as a method of inquiry, as well as articles about methods itself in its journals and compendiums. However, the ethical issues unique to this form of insider research have not received consideration proportional to the growing interest in the methodology. An inspection of the textbooks devoted to action research methods published in the past 4 years yields little direction for the action researcher beyond that outlined in the Bellman Report. Formally titled Ethical Principles and Guidelines for the Protection of Human Subjects of Research, the Bellman Report was created by the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research under the direction of the former U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. This document identifies and explains three unifying ethical principles for all human subject research, respect for persons' beneficence, and justice. These principles have been adopted as the standard for universities, research institutions, and many school districts in the United States. Guiding the practice of human participants research, they are enforced by district or institution-wide institutional review boards. Our contention is that these principles, with their corresponding guidelines, provide an inelegant fit for action research by its very nature, thus creating gaps in practice and procedure.